Hello, my beautiful darlings. My name is Katie of Rose Bloom Readings. Thank you so much for being here with me today, my loves. Today, at the time that I am filming this, it is the beautiful, humongous, vivacious, vibrant, very transformative full moon in Virgo. And as a true Virgo, she is demanding us to see things truthfully as they are, to not sugarcoat, to not bullshit anything. To really see what's in front of us in full truth, but also to see what's in front of us as a kind of project, a DIY, if you will, and what is in our lives, what is in front of us, what we have that we can improve on. And a Virgo will always see what can be improved on with immense clarity, and they will always let you know. I am refurbishing. It'll be already done by the time this video is up, but today I am refurbishing both my YouTube page and my Patreon. So I designed some banners and logos and stuff, things that I haven't done for a very long time. That's like a smidgen out of my comfort zone. And there was just something about it. I had been staring at these things all fucking day. I had spent like 10 hours straight working away, and there was just something bothering them. And one of my brothers is a Virgo, and he is somebody I will always trust inexplicably. He is one of my very best friends as well, but someone I will always trust inexplicably to tell me the very honest and earnest truth. And he's also an incredibly talented artist, as many earth signs are. So he gave me some pointers and helped me fix them up in a way that made them seem a lot better. So if you're enjoying the aesthetics of what I've got going on, you can credit my wonderful Virgo brother for that, and me. Anyway, so I thought it would be good today to do a reading on what you need to let go of, what you need to release, what you need to clear away, to make space for the new. And we're also going to look into what that new is, what's coming your way once you let go of the extra things, of the baggage. And I'm very excited. I'm excited to do this reading on a full moon, the full moon in Virgo, no less. I hope you guys enjoy it. We have 4 piles today, my darlings. One day it might be different. Today it is not. We have pile number 1, Standstill. Pile number 2, Adventures. Pile number 3 is Action, and pile number 4 is Abundance. If you feel the need to bring yourselves a little more clarity, my darlings, you can take a long breath in through the nose, hold it for 4 seconds, and let it out slowly through your mouth. As always, I will have timestamps down below in the description box. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, it is most likely because you have messages that are meant for you. In each of the piles you feel drawn to, my loves, take the messages that resonate and leave behind what doesn't for those who are meant to receive it. Trust your intuition, whatever you feel trust your intuition, whatever you feel drawn to is what is meant for you, my loves. You got this, my babies, and we will get started. Hello, my beautiful darlings. I am going to apologize in advance for the possibility that I am going to be slightly more off kilter today than I usually am. I mean, it usually is pretty unhinged here. It's usually pretty zany. I'll be the first to admit that. I feel like that's, you know, part of the allure for this corner of the spirituality hub of YouTube. But I am 99.9% sure I'm coming down with a really strong fever, because I'm really clammy and sweaty and kind of wonky. But that's okay, because we power through. And so if I look back on this when I go to edit it and it's crazy, then I'm sorry. Be that as it may. Don't worry though, my loves. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fine. Tomorrow will be another story. I feel that very strongly. Tomorrow I feel like I'm going to wake up and it's going to be a little difficult. But as of right now, I'm fine. I'm just a little bit sweaty. And, you know, that's, to some, that's charming. Anyway, my darlings, this is your reading for what you need to let go of, my loves. And it is a timeless reading. I should have specified that in the beginning. I always specify whether or not it's a timeless reading in the description, but I know some people don't always check that. But it doesn't just pertain to the full moon in Virgo. It's just what you need to let go of in your life, my darlings. No wrong time to let go of what no longer serves us. So we have standstill and we have blessings. Very beautiful. Also, I'm smelling bacon, my darlings. If that where is my stuff? If that resonates with you at all. And I know that it's not coming from here because it is 10:45 p.m. And nobody's cooking bacon in my house because I'm not cooking bacon, and I'm certain that my daughter, who is currently asleep, is not cooking bacon. And all of my windows are closed, so I don't think it's anyone else. So if that resonates with you, my darlings, it feels like it's meant to be very comforting, very almost nostalgic. I'm getting a lot of paternal energy through it. Somebody, you know, making you breakfast, a very like fatherly, grandfatherly, uncle kind of energy. We have the King of Wands, my darlings. We have the Five of Wands. Okay, gorgeous. We have the Two of Cups. Oh, what's going on? And we have the Ace of Cups. Oh my God. Okay. And I just got this like gentle sucker punched kind of feeling. It was like, you know, when you get really, really intense butterflies and it kind of knocks the pants off of you. Okay, my darlings. So it's feeling very much like you're being called to let go of the belief that you are worth less than you truly are. Because I'm seeing a lot of, I mean, we have blessings, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Two of Cups, we have the King of Wands. So I'm seeing a lot of confirmation here, my loves, that there are so many wonderful things just outside of your direct vision. And it feels like they would be in your direct vision if you know, allowed them to be. But it's kind of a matter of, we have the Honoring Path, the Sacred Temple, and back and forth. So it's kind of a matter of, you're wonderful at manifesting. You're wonderful at manifesting. You're wonderful at calling fantastic things into your life. You're very, very hardworking as well, my love. I'm getting a lot of earth sign energy from you, my darlings. Earth sign energy, or you were born in spring. So the months of March, April, May, and June, especially. But you're very hardworking in a way that you constantly want to achieve. Your mind is constantly going. You're very talented. You're very creative. You see the world in a very, 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 very unique way. Everything is like a constant, like the world around you is a muse for you. You are inspired by everything that you see, everyone you interact with, movies you watch, songs you hear, experiences you have. You process it in a way that is very creative. I'm picking up on a lot of artists, writers, musicians, even as hobbies. You don't even have to just do it professionally, but it does feel like there's a lot of creative energy in you, my darlings. But be that as it may, in your professional life, you're incredibly hardworking as well. And you've really made a lot of really strong achievements in your professional life because you, one, are incredibly hardworking, two, incredibly creative. You're constantly thinking outside of the box, and three, you have a willingness to take risks that I feel like a lot of people in your field, it does feel like what you do for a living is rather unique. It feels like kind of something that when people ask you what you do for a living, you have to kind of pause and dissect it and kind of think about it and be like, how do I explain this? As opposed to just being like, I'm an accountant. But it feels like, yeah, you have a willingness to take risks. You really inspire people in your field as well. I will say there are a lot of people who work in the same field that you do or in the same career that you do, who have started later and know of you and very much try and either imitate you or try and kind of, you know, be on the same wavelength as what you do, but with their own spin on it. You inspire a lot of people. I do see a lot of envy around you as well, my darling. So if you feel called ever to have clear quartz, selenite, amethyst, lapis lazuli, or evil eyes around you, my darlings, I would invest in those just to clear away any, any ill will towards you, my darlings, because you're doing fantastic. And unfortunately, when people are doing fantastic, there will more often than not be at least one person who looks at them with negative intent. But be that as it may, despite how hard you work and how creative you are and how talented you are and how much you've achieved, there's something about you that's worried it could slip away in a second. And that is a massive injustice to yourselves, my darlings. That's a massive, a massive, interruption on giving yourselves the credit that you deserve, because you're fantastic and you're brilliant people. You are so massively interesting. You're so talented. You're incredible. I would fucking love to literally just sit down and have a 7-hour conversation with you, my darlings, because you are so... There's no one like you. And you get that a lot. And it feels like because of that, sometimes you feel more misunderstood than simply unique. And you are very unique. You're very original. You're very special, my loves, through and through. And, but there are not a lot of people around you who can truly understand you. People can adore you. People can love you wholeheartedly, but it doesn't feel like you're often very understood. And that can kind of make you feel out of place, my darlings, and it can kind of get you overthinking. It can kind of get you being judgmental with yourselves, second guessing, the things that you've done and achieved. And that correlates into, well, maybe I don't deserve all of these wonderful things that, I have. And I feel like you're very financially stable, my darlings. You're you're in a very, very nice living space now. Some of you could have recently bought a very nice car. Well done. Or you could be working on getting like your license to get a nice car. I feel like you provide a lot for your loved ones as well, your friends and your family, in a way that you've always wanted to. But there's something about you that's just like, this isn't forever. There's no possible way that this could be forever. And there is a possible way that it could be forever, my darlings, because you deserve it to be forever. In fact, I'm going to do you one better, my darlings, and rather than settling where you are forever, it will continue to get better. You will continue to achieve more. And so you're very much being called to face one of what I feel is your greatest fears, which is acknowledging that you are as talented and as special and as brilliant and as worthy and as deserving as you truly are. And when that happens, my darlings, it very much feels like there's one final puzzle piece in the grand, lovely puzzle of your beautiful life that you're designing, that you haven't allowed yourselves to really believe wholeheartedly would come your way. And it does feel as though that is a romantic partner. And I feel like it stems farther than just simply a romantic partner. I think it comes in its full form. So it's a romantic partner that you are together with for your entire lifetime. You do get married to this person. You do have a family with this person in whatever form that may take for you, my darlings, be that children, pets, the whole lot. And that's something that even the question of that people give you of, oh, would you like to settle down? Would you like to have a family? It puts you at pause. The answer immediately is yes, but it's like you feel almost embarrassed to say it because you are so timid when it comes to accepting all of the wonderful things that you're worthy of, my darlings. And if you took a pause and you looked around you and saw all of the fantastic things that you've achieved, I'm seeing in the last 3 to 5 years, especially, my darlings, comparing that timeline to the timeline you're currently in, and how the person you were at that point would love to be the person you are now, and how fortunate that you get to be the person that you are now, and how you should feel so much pride in being able to be that person who at one time you would have loved to be. And instead of fearing that it's all kind of going to fade away and it's all going to, you know, slip through your fingers, and at one point it's going to, you know, it's almost like you feel like you're in like a wonderful passing dream, and you're scared that one day you're just going to wake up. And so it's like you don't want to fully enjoy what you have now. And you should, my loves. You should. You make great money. You should spend good money. You have the ability to travel. You have the ability to experience things. Also, just so you know, you are fantastically charming people. You're wonderfully charming. You're very endearing. You have the loveliest energy. With the Page of Cups, the Moon, the Nine of Cups, and Strength here, my darlings, there is nothing on this green earth that could possibly stop you from continuing to climb. That one thing, especially, aside from a relationship and a family, that one thing that you really, really, really want, that one project that you envision yourself doing, it is your dream come true, that you believe currently will stay as a fantasy, I will say is going to happen for you, my darlings. I feel like a lot of you, it has to do with fully exploring your creativity in whatever form that may take. So we have, I speak positively of others. I am kind. And I am humble. Yes, you are, my babies. Humble with your titties out. And so, oh, YouTube's not gonna like that. Sorry. Humble with your tatas out, I should say. And if that's not the definition of humble, then I don't know what is. And yeah, you have so much good in you, my loves. You're so valued and cherished and adored and appreciated. And the interesting thing is, I do feel as though you haven't met your romantic partner yet. I do feel as though they're quite close. I feel as though they're rather intuitive, very intuitively connected to you. And so these wonderful things about you, my love, they're already fully aware of. Because you are manifesting your most perfect, most loveliest partner. You don't want to have somebody come in just to then leave. You want somebody to come in who will add to the already existing abundance and happiness and plentifulness that is your life currently. But also, it feels like, especially as you've achieved a lot in work, you're now as well manifesting like a partner, not just a romantic partner, but like a partner, somebody who you can be completely open with, who you can be completely yourself with, who will understand fully what you do, not only what you do, but also respect, appreciate, and admire what you do, because you put so much effort into what you do, but it does feel very unique. And it feels like sometimes, you know, if you open up to the wrong people about what you do, you get kind of weird looks, because people are like, well, what does all that mean? And this person will fully support you and adore you, my darlings. But yeah, you're just really being called to settle into all of the good things that you've brought yourself, my darlings. Nobody else has brought you what you have. You know, there's no, you know, I had a connection to this person, and so I got, you know, a job interview this way. There's no this or that. There's no blah, blah, blah. I had a friend who had an existing company and I slipped right in. You have gone from the ground up, my loves, completely because of your own work ethic, your own talents, and your own abilities. And how incredible is that? And you should be so, 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 so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. So I would really fucking hope that you're so proud of you, my darlings. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. You definitely have some strong earth sign energy in you, my darlings. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Your commitment is being tested, and believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Yeah. You are worried, my loves. You're worried that your most loveliest, most divine counterpart is not going to be found. And the funny thing is, my darlings, I feel like they've been connected to you for the last, like, as long as you've been on this this current path of success and your career, this person has been connected to you. We have the Southern Cassowary, spread seeds of love and creativity and see them blossom. Thank you for the confirmation, my darlings. We have the Bearded Vulture, let outed deeds and outward deeds and words match inner feelings. And we have the Barn Owl, love approaches unexpectedly. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, they got me good. They did. They do that. They do that. But yes, once you settle into feeling proud of yourselves, my loves, letting go of fear and letting go of any imposter syndrome and letting go of any harsh judgments towards yourselves, because with how strongly I feel you resonate with earth sign energy, even if you're not even if it's not in your main planets, my darlings, you have very strong elements of the qualities of earth signs within you. I love earth signs. They're my favorite. Not to pick favorites, but they're my favorites. I love them all, but earth signs have a special place in my heart. Anyway, so you won't ever not have like a judgmental eye towards what you do, because that's the way of the earth sign, my darlings. It's to be, it's to be critical and to try and achieve the very best. And that's why earth signs achieve so much, is because they push themselves to that. And that sort of critical perception of your work does push you to be better. However, you can be critical, my darlings, in a gentle and loving way. You can be critical in a way that allows you to improve, but does not allow you to feel as though, one, you're not doing enough, two, you're failing in some way, and three, that you aren't achieving as much as you are. That, at that point, that criticism becomes too far negative for you, my loves. So letting go of the harsh criticisms and rather allowing yourselves to see things with a clearer perception that allows you to be the best version of yourself, because you do love to achieve great things, my darlings, and you are very, very good at it and will continue to do so. But you don't want to be hurting yourselves, my darlings. And once you hone that ability and start to really value yourself, in that way, and value your achievements and value what you put into the world, I feel like literally this person just fucking drops into your lap. And it feels like they're very close. So it feels like you're well on your way to this, my darlings. Especially because we got a lot of full moons and then a new moon. We got a full moon. Are you a half moon? What the fuck are you? First quarter moon. And then the Capricorn was the new moon. Your hard work is paying off. So full moon, releasing it, letting go of what no longer is serving you, my darlings, letting go of those fears and those harsh judgments towards yourselves, and the fears of people's perceptions of you as well, my darlings. Because I'm hearing Spirit say very clearly, it doesn't matter as much as you think it does. The people that adore you will always adore you. The people that judge you don't fucking matter, my loves. They're not worthy of you. The space that you hold is sacred, my darlings. Whoever is welcome into your space is very, very, very fortunate. And if there is somebody who wanders in and does not recognize how fortunate they are to be in your space, they don't fucking deserve to be in your space, my babies. Jesus. So these, look at the, like, who's shuffling these? Oh fuck. Okay. I realized I can only really shuffle properly with mini decks that like are meant, they're called pocket size. They're like 2 inches tall. Anyway, it's not, anyway. But yes, so once you clear out the judgments for yourselves, my darlings, and you really settle into the satisfaction of yourselves, and you're going to know, you're going to know that you settled into the satisfaction of yourselves, because you're going to have a whole new fucking leaf of creativity. You're going to be very inspired. You're going to really accomplish a lot with your projects, and you're going to enjoy doing them. It's not going to seem daunting or frivolous. It's going to feel like you're really excited, really restless. And at that point, that is your signifier that you are doing very well at letting go what no longer serves you, my darlings. And then, like I said, this person just pops into your lap. I'm seeing a lot of online connections. My hands are shaking for some reason. There's a lot of energy in this connection. One of you is incredibly fucking psychic. We have Make a Wish. One of you loves dandelions, but also you two have manifested each other. Infinite blessings. I mean, come on, my babies. My babies. You can have anything and everything. I'm hearing it's only just begun. And that for you could be hard to believe, my darlings, because you already have so much. If you really sit and recognize it, you do feel very grateful for how much you have. It's a lot, my loves. It's fantastic. There is so much security in what you've allowed yourselves to have. But more is coming. More is coming, and you are going to achieve so much, and you are going to have so much fun and feel so much happiness. And it feels like this person is a big part of that. And your achievements are fully your own, my darlings, but how wonderful is it to have somebody by your side who can hold your hand as you achieve these things, who can tell you they're proud of you, to remind you when maybe you need reminding, who can be an open ear when you have ideas, because you have constant ideas, my darlings. Your minds are constantly working. You're very restless people, especially creatively. You have a lot of thoughts that spin, and it's always more fun for you to have somebody to share those thoughts with, somebody who is genuinely receiving, somebody who expects nothing, demands nothing of you, and is just happy to be in your presence and excited because you're happy and excited. And that's how this person feels. This person you're connecting to, excuse how loudly my dog is snoring, this person you're connecting to has a dog that they love very much, that you also love. I feel like you've wanted a dog for a very long time, but you haven't had the means to get one yet. And this is your introduction. You get this partner who has a dog, and then you're like, well, now we need 7. And so, and you get 7. Numbers 1, 11, and 17, my darlings, big numbers for you. Also 8s I'm seeing. But this person is very creative as well. And although it feels like you do different things for work, this person is so open-minded and loving that they're just excited by what you do because you're so impassioned by it. And they do think it's very genuinely interesting. There is not a fucking judgmental bone in this person's body. I want to look more into these wonderful things that are coming your way, my darlings. This person included, because the amount of confirmations instantly for the fact that this person is going to be dropping into your life is very exciting. And I want you guys to get excited about it too, because it feels like when things can get too exciting, you can get nervous. And I would be remiss, my loves, if I felt you getting nervous and I didn't do everything I possibly could to try and make you feel less nervous. I just wouldn't feel right. So it's just me bashing my knees into things as I usually do. We have home and apartment. This is very exciting. You have a wonderful home. You love your home. You are very, very, very comfortable in your home. This person you're connecting to as well feels very much like a homebody. And I feel like they could have a child, because I feel like they're the moon. I feel like you're the sun. And this star signifies 2 things to me. So they could have a young child, but also it feels like you two have really been manifesting each other your entire lives. Especially your entire adult lives. You have been seeking out this person. And so romantic relationships, I feel, my darlings, have been very unfulfilling, or they have ended in incredibly strongly negative ways, because it's you have known each other before many times, lifetimes before, my darlings. We'll know each other in many lifetimes again. Every lifetime, I'm hearing. They're like, no, it's everyone. You guys will always find your way back to each other. This is a very beautiful connection, and it feels like, because you both know subconsciously how it feels to be loved purely and unconditionally, you are not willing to settle for less. And it feels like they're, as I said, very strongly intuitive with the moon energy. And it feels like, again, we don't look at gender here, my darlings. It's all energetic. You know, we don't see We don't see that. We see energy, but it does feel as though you are harboring the masculine energy, the energy of the sun, and they are harboring the more feminine energy, the energy of the moon. For some reason, I said harboring, and there's a boat here. One of you could live near water. I do feel as though water is separating the two of you as well. There is an element of long distance that does not last a very long time, because once you two connect to each other, you're talking all the time. Phone calls, video chats, text messages. You both are very funny. There's a lot of really good memes exchanged. And I'm loving what I'm seeing. But then you connect physically. One person travels to see the other. And once you are in the physical vicinity of the other, you're like, okay, no, this is right. This is forever. And I feel like within 2 years of starting your relationship, one of you makes the permanent move to be with the other. I'm also hearing you say this person completes your home. I do feel as though you love your home. You're very happy in your home. You're very comfortable in your home, but there's something about having this person in your home with you. So for a lot of you, it feels as though they're the ones to move to where you are. For those of you who... No, what am I saying? Yes, you see this person in your home, and there's just a very, very sure feeling that this person completes your home. And it has nothing to do with the space you're in, my loves. It has everything to do with that person. That person is home for you, and you're home for that person. And it's very, very beautiful. So you are definitely very, very, very much in your sun energy, in your emperor energy, hardworking, achieving. I feel as though you could either work on your own, you could own your own business, or you could be in charge of your business. You call the shots, I'm hearing. And someone just came through and they're like, in more ways than one. So, okay. Okay. Lovely. And you're very much working. I feel as though you've put a lot of focus, my darlings, onto your physical and mental health in the last 1 to 2 years, especially. You're making a lot of improvements, my darlings. Continue doing that. You're doing a fantastic job. And you're feeling very confident lately. You're feeling very sure of yourselves. You're really, really, really appreciating yourselves and how you feel and how you look. You're looking fantastic, my darlings. 12 out of 10. I love it. Just if I'm not here to be the hype woman, then why am I here is what it is, right? It feels like that's the energy of this partner you're connecting to as well. Like the two of you are like totally constantly cheering the other on. It's very fucking cute. And this person feels as though they're very much in their moon energy, in their feminine energy. So they're very strong intuitives. I feel as though they could use their intuition in their work. Very gentle, very loving, very passionate, very deeply emotional in a way that you're very welcoming to, because it does feel as though you're so social, my darlings, and you're so extroverted. I'm hearing introverted extrovert, whereas this person, it's like you're an extroverted introvert and they're you're more extroverted with a tingle of introverted, and they're more introverted with a tingle of extroverted. And it's a very nice balance when you two are together. Individually, it can, some social situations can get kind of wonky now and then, but when you're together, it's a very perfect balance. And so you're very vivacious and very, very lovely, but it feels like sometimes people aren't as willing to talk about the deep things as you are, because you are so invested in the experiences of people and the emotions of people and the thoughts and feelings and opinions, and you love hearing different points of views and different perceptions of everything. And this person is the perfect person to have those conversations with, my darlings. You two, when you are together, never sleep. And I mean that in every possible way. So take that as you will, my darlings, because you know how you are, and I know how you are, and I can't talk about that because this isn't Patreon. And if I did, YouTube would be very upset with me. But I also mean it in the context that you guys stay up late talking about everything and cuddling and kissing. This is very sweet and very warm. I see you traveling a lot together, having so much fun together, so many experiences, so many memories. You love traveling, but sometimes to travel on your own can be a bit intimidating. You're much happier traveling with somebody else, and this person is perfect to travel with. And you really, there is so much wonderful energy in the world that you both experience together. We have extroverted and then closed. Yeah, you too. Yep. Yeah, you really, you bring out the best in each other because the best already exists within you both, my darlings. You're both fantastic people. But the two of you together, jackpot, absolutely. This is amazing. This is a beautiful connection. The two of you allow those wonderful, already existing aspects within yourselves to shine fully, and it's very gorgeous. I feel like one of you has a very, very, very deep voice. Both of you could actually have deeper voices, but one of you has like we're at floor level here. You fall asleep talking on the phone with this person as well because neither of you want to stop talking. And it's one of those really cute things where, you know, you can hear the other person yawn or kind of doze off, and then the other person will be like, "Are you tired?" And they'll be like, "No," because they don't want to end the phone call. But then they fall asleep on the phone because they are tired. They just didn't want to end the phone call. It's very, 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 very sweet. Don't question that you're worthy of this person as well, my darlings. Don't question. You're going to find this person. I do feel as though a lot of you, it's online, and there's going to be something amidst all of the exciting, wonderful feelings of, yes, this is my person. You're so pulled into this person. You're so endeared by this person. They could say something really funny. I feel like they don't have a filter as well. I feel like neither of you have a filter. There's a lot of swearing going on. And we have stomach, sacral chakra. Yeah, you, and lips. Yeah, you guys are, you're spicy, my babies. You're spicy. This person is very good at matching your spice level, though, I'll say that. But you're going to be so excited, and you're going to be really, really drawn into this person. Like, it's almost like you're going to like realize you're going towards them before you notice that you're moving towards them. And then you pause because you're like, wait, what if I say the wrong thing? Or what if, you know, they're with somebody already? Or what if this, or what if that? Or what if, you know, I'm wrong and they're just going to, you know, shun me or whatever the fuck? And no. Strong no, my loves. This person is waiting for you in the same way that you are waiting for them. Them more consciously than you. You are just very ready for a romantic relationship. A very pure, fully loving, warm, supportive, mature, comfortable, very sexually driven romantic relationship. And this is what you have with this person. It's so healthy. There is not a fucking aspect of this partnership that is remotely toxic. You two are so developed in your maturity emotionally and mentally, and you have done so much work on yourselves, my darlings. And how fantastic to individually be in such amazing places that you then come together and make something oh, I heard it too, babies. And make something very beautiful. You really, 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 you're very big kissers, my darlings. You love kissing this person. You cannot stop kissing this person. Like, you can't just kiss them once and go off to do your business. This person is so endearing. They have very nice lips, very soft lips, and they always wear something on their lips that tastes really good. I'm getting cherry and I'm getting mint. Thanks for the kiss. We have 17 as well. I told you, babies. I told you. A very sensual, very passionate relationship, my darlings, coming in very, very quickly. For a lot of you, I am hearing April as when you connect with this person. April and May, the cherry blossoms here are really jumping out at me. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel as though the season for cherry blossoms is April and May. Yes? Right? Right? Probably. I don't know. Anyway, April, May, my darlings, I feel as though this person comes into your life. And I feel as though it's some of you, it could be the April and May coming up next. Some of you, it could be the next April and May. It just depends on where you are in your personal readiness, my darlings, because some of you are very truthfully and earnestly ready. I feel like most of you are very truthfully and earnestly ready. And this person's more than ready, my darlings. Like they're like, come on, baby, give me a smooch. Like let's go. And others of you have a bit more to settle and put in place before connecting with this person, because it is going to be fucking life-changing, my darlings. And I'm very proud of you, and you're very worthy of this, and you're worthy of all of the wonderful things that you have currently and that you will have, my loves. I just want to pull one last thing. I want to see, I feel like this person, they're coming through and they're like, I just want to say one thing. There's the one thing. Thank you, babies. Okay, my body is beautiful. Yeah, I was looking at this stomach a lot. A lot of appreciation for, I'm sorry for the thuds. I'm bumping into everything. I'm very, very clumsy. There is a sense of, you're feeling yourselves, my darlings, and you should, because you're fucking gorgeous. You are very, very gorgeous people through and through, internally, externally, energetically as well. It's beautiful. Like, you're giving me butterflies. I have to be sincere. And there is a lot of energetic healing that happens in this connection. I feel as though this person is very much in their confidence as well, very much feeling themselves, but it does feel as though there's something within you both that lingers internally, some sort of, it feels connected to past relationships, platonic and romantic, but something to do with stagnation in your energy, which would make sense because at the beginning of the reading, excuse me, everyone, we got stillness. Oh no, I fucked it up. Oh no, commit to the bit. There we go. Standstill, not stillness. I mean, same diff, right? It's fine. So yeah, there's some sort of stagnant energy within you both, and I feel like you both really clear that out for the other, and I feel like a lot of that clearing happens through, one, just how loving your connection is, but 80% the physical aspect of it, my darlings, because there is a lot of that. That is a very strong focus, and it's also, I will say, fantastic. Very, very, very much perfectly blended chemistry between you both in all ways, but as well as in terms of physical intimacy, my darlings. You both are on the same page. This person impresses you a lot as well, and I feel like that's something that not a lot of people can do when it comes to physical intimacy. You're very much the impressor as opposed to the impressee. The Riz is incredible, and and you know that. I don't need to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you because I have to tell you. And this person, yeah, they can give it as good as they can get it, my babies. So congratulations. And is there anything else? There's one more thing. One more thing. Yellow and blackbirds. You're gonna start seeing a lot of yellow and blackbirds right before this person comes into your life. Also, the hooting of owls is going to come out. So either where you live or even in like video games or movies or some fucking things, shows, you're just going to really pick up on the sound of owls. And it feels like owls are a very, very, very strong symbol for this person, which would make sense as I feel they're very strongly intuitive, my loves. But they're very close to finding you, my loves. I can hear you saying you finally found me. And you're going to know. There's not going to be any room for any doubt when you connect with this person, because this connection is so beautiful and strong and very, very heart-centered, my loves. Warmth through the chest all the way to the back. It's very beautiful. And I'm very proud of you, my darlings. I can't say that enough. You're very incredible people. And you're doing great things and will continue to do great things, my loves. So don't worry about any of the other stuff, my darlings, because anything difficult or remotely negative is only passing, my darlings. The good is permanent, and the other stuff is just passing. And that's as it should be, because you don't deserve any of the rough stuff. You just deserve, well, You do like the rough stuff, but in other terms, you don't deserve it, and you do deserve the good things, and they're gonna keep on coming, my darlings. The innuendos. Okay, my loves. I hope that you enjoyed that, my darlings. You are fantastic. I am so, 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 so eternally grateful to you for allowing me to connect to your energy. You're doing fantastic things. I'm very excited by what you do and what you've accomplished and what you are going to do. And I hope that you enjoyed that, my loves. If you did, please feel free to leave a comment. I love to hear from you. I love to talk to you guys. If the reading resonated and my energy resonated, please consider subscribing. All of my links for, excuse me, my nose is itchy, Instagram, as well as my email for information on private readings, my Etsy store, so on and what have you, are down in the description box below. What am I forgetting? Am I forgetting something? I feel like there's one I'm forgetting. I'm not forgetting anything. I never forget anything. There's something I'm forgetting. No, that's it, right? That's right? Yeah, probably. Thank you so much for being here with me, my darlings. I love you all very, 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 very much, and I wish you all the wonderful things, and I'm very excited for you to connect to this very, very fantastic romantic partner who is everything that you are deserving of and not an ounce less than. Thank you again, my loves. I love you very much. Bye. Hello, 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 my beautiful darlings. This is your reading on what you are meant to let go of, what is coming your way. We have adventures and then we have solitude. Okay, my babies. Okay, my babies. So you are being called, my darlings, my beautiful angels, my sweetest loves. Where the fuck are my tarot cards? Here they are. I know what I'm doing. You are being called to enjoy life more fully, not to hold back as much as you do, my darlings. I feel as though a lot of opportunities kind of pass you by because there is something that you force yourself to be 110,000% committed to at all times, and you, for a while, were fine with that, because it does feel as though at one point it was an obligation that you needed to fulfill. But now, my darlings, it feels as though you are kind of stuck in this sort of middle ground of, okay, this is no longer an obligation to me. I no longer have to stay where I am 100,000% of the time. But you have this fear of going out and experiencing because, one, there's like this sense of guilt about experiencing things that you enjoy, and two, it feels like I don't know, it's like you're worried that like you'll be judged because you're going out and experiencing these things. We have the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, my babies, this is some very intense energy we've got here, my loves. But yeah, and the people that are inviting you out and the people that, you know, want you to come out and experience things with them. I'm getting a lot of karaoke as well. Did I ever tell you guys the story about how I almost went into labor in a karaoke bar? One of those really like small, janky ones. And because that's a personality defining story. Another time though, my darlings, if I haven't shared it before. Especially on like holidays and trips, a lot of outdoor stuff, hiking, camping, yada yada yada. We have status quo, great gratitude, and letting go. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. So it feels very much like what was once an obligation is no longer an obligation for you. It feels like what you were responsible for and what caused you to kind of stay in place and give all your attention to is no longer there. And it feels as though now you're placing this kind of guilt on yourself from a place that it doesn't actually come from. You're projecting a lot of guilt onto yourself. It's like, well, okay, I know I don't have these obligations and responsibilities anymore, but I still can't go out and have fun and enjoy myself, because insert A, B, or C reason. And I'm picking up on a trip to somewhere in Europe. Where did I just go? So what was that? Europe or or Australia as well. I'm picking up on Australia as well. And it's a very big trip coming up, and it feels like it's with a lot of friends, a lot of family members, close social circle. It feels like a very important trip. It could be a wedding, it could be an anniversary, it could be, you know, just because we haven't gotten together in a very long time, and now we're adults who have jobs and money, so let's go and do some fucking cool shit. And you really want to go, but you are holding back on yourself from going to it. These cards from going to it. I communicate with compassion. I consume only my fair share. And who am I taking? I want you right in the middle, please, baby. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. And I create harmony. Okay. So your social circle is really missing you, my loves. They're really missing the place that you held in your social circle. They're really missing your humor, they're missing your brightness, your light, they're missing how kind and inclusive you are. You're the type of people who, if somebody is, you know, sitting in a crowded room and maybe they're not speaking up very much, or maybe, you know, they're kind of looking a bit uncomfortable, you're going to go right up to that person, you're going to sidle up beside them, and you're going to talk to them and make sure that they're feeling comfortable, at ease, and included. And I feel like part of what you're meant to be letting go of, my darlings, one, yes, this guilt and everything, but it's also the fear that, you know, you won't be understood for how you've been feeling, and you won't be understood for the experiences that you've gone through, because you will be, my loves. The people that are around you love you very, very, very strongly. You have a very good circle around you. I feel like a lot of you actually have a circle around you that you've known since childhood, or known for a very long time, like many, many, many years. Thick as thieves, I'm hearing. And so, of course, these people understand you, but you have to give them the opportunity to understand you. And that can mean different things for each of you, my darling. Some of you, that could mean bearing yourselves completely open. And someone just flipped. Who just flipped? Oh, it was you, you little nasty. Okay, thank you, baby. Bearing yourselves completely open, and, you know, saying clearly and fully truthfully, this is what I've been going through, this is what I've been feeling, this is why I haven't been around much, and allowing yourselves to receive compassion that way. We have Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay. So this feels very much... Oh, this is really nice, my babies. This feels like a fresh start for you, a better start. And it feels like compassion and empathy is really at the forefront, my darlings. And it's you know, something that is going to grow and expand. And it's kind of like a reset for your relationships, my darlings. And I'm hearing no hard feelings. And I feel like it's really important that you open up about the way that you're feeling, and you know, the fears and worries that you have, to the people that love you, so that they can give you compassion and empathy in return. Something that you give people in spades, my loves, I will say. And they want to comfort you, and they want to support you, and they want to understand. It's very difficult for people to understand something that they're only seeing from a outside, distant perspective, my darlings. You are worthy of giving them the opportunity to understand things from your perspective, and having them comfort you. And I do feel as though this trip coming up is something that you're very much meant to go on, but I also feel as though you're not going to feel right going on this trip until you have this conversation with these people to release these feelings, because they're demanding to be let go of, my darlings. The feelings are ready to be let go of, and you're kind of stopping them from being released fully. It feels like some of you could be in a state of grieving as well, and you need your people around you. You need the comfort and the love that is surrounding you constantly, that you have around you, because you're worthy of it, my darlings, because of the wonderful, fantastic, loving people that you are. We have adventure twice. That's bananas. You gotta go, babies. You gotta go. You gotta have fun. We have contemplation, and we have bountiful harvest. Yep. Yep. So your thoughts and your processing, my darlings, is heavy enough. You're no longer meant to carry it on your own, my babies. You're meant to look to support and look to comfort. Some of you are very, very close with your mothers, or you have a mom friend as well who is going to be very, very, very supportive of you in this. We have the Southern Cassowary, spread love and creativity and see them blossom. That's gorgeous in combination with the Ace of Pentacles, which is all about, you know, planting something and letting it grow into something big and beautiful. We have the Masked Weaver, discerning and practical choices brings security in life and love. And the Macaw, think laterally to solve a problem. Okay. Yeah, it feels like you're going somewhere with like a forest as well, like a rainforest kind of thing, or like a jungle. I see a lot of you. And it's going to be amazing. It's really going to be a signifier for like a total reset in your life, my loves, and some really fun, really exciting things coming your way, my darlings, and allowing yourselves to feel loved and to feel heard as well is very important. This card, extroverted, as opposed to, you know, the message of extroverted, it feels like, because for me, a lot of the time when I have somebody who is very emotionally closed off, it's shown to me in the form of this like very, very weathered, very old, rusted, hinged iron door in like they would have in like a medieval castle. And if somebody doesn't want you to get into that door, there's not a fucking chance you are getting in that door, my darlings. And you have blocked off the people that love you for long enough, my darlings. I'm also hearing, if you feel, excuse my wrist for how loudly it's cracking. That is crazy. We have jackpot. We have slow. Take your time with this, my darlings. Healing is not a linear path, and it's not always a quick path as well. We have doubt and we have underestimated. If you're feeling called to seek counseling, to speak to somebody outside of your social circle as well, my darlings, I feel as though that would really, really benefit you a lot as well, my darlings, because you're just carrying way too much, especially in your minds, my darlings. You're constantly thinking. It feels like you're very restless as well. And I feel like you've tried different things. You've tried meditation, you've tried journaling, and it's just not been enough for you. Some of you could also want to change your living situation. You could want to, or you could be offered to live with a friend of yours, and you feel called to do it because you really want, there's something about where you are now that you're like, I'd just love to not be in this living space anymore. And but then you're nervous. You're like, oh, I don't know if I should be, you know, living with this person. And I think it would be great for you, my darlings. We have calves, we have the heart chakra, absolutely. And we have the sun, outer self, and ego. Yeah, it's high time for you to show your truest selves again, my darlings, because the people that know you well miss seeing that part of you. And you're going to get through what you're going through, my loves. It's not going to be forever, but you have to give yourselves the opportunity to start on this journey of healing, because you deserve that. You don't deserve to be stagnant, and you deserve to experience all of the wonderful joys that life has to offer, my darlings, because it's getting very hard on you to be missing out on these experiences and adventures and everything, and you no longer want to be in that phase anymore, my darlings. And there's so much strong love around you. All I'm seeing here is treasure, jackpot, and heart chakra. There's so much good and so much love around you. I'm also hearing somebody say, don't worry, you can afford it. It feels like you have more financial stability than you allow yourself to believe. Um, so you can go on this trip, my darlings, because I don't think it would be offered to you if you couldn't. So you can. So that's not an excuse, my loves. Don't make excuses. Is there anything else? There's one more thing. Have I pulled everything? Yes. So what am I missing? What's happening? There's a holiday, a very big holiday that I don't think you've celebrated in the last year or two, my darlings. A holiday that you used to love. It's feeling food-centered, so something kind of like Thanksgiving, you know, big feast, big togetherness, gratitude, love, all that beautiful stuff. And someone really wants you to celebrate the next one coming up, especially to not put it off anymore, because it's going to be a really transformative holiday for you, my darlings. Very exciting, very loving, very, very warm and cozy and beautiful. Is there anything else? Ooh, they give me a shiver and they tell me, no, group number 2, my sweet, beautiful darlings. I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope all of the wonderful things that you are deserving of are quick to make their way to you, and I hope you have the most fantastic adventures and experience all of the wonderful, beautiful joys in life, my darlings, as you are very deserving of. I hope that you enjoyed that, my loves. If you did, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know. I love to talk to you. I love to hear from you. All of my... Nope, I skipped one. Fuck. What did I skip? Oh, if my energy resonated and the reading resonated, please consider subscribing. All of my links for Instagram, as well as my email for information on private readings, my Etsy store, so on, and what have you, are down in the description box below, my sweet babies. Thank you so much for being here with me, my darlings. I love you very, 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 very much, and I am so grateful to you for joining me today. Bye. Hello, 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 my beautiful darlings. Right off the bat, my loves, this is your reading for what you're meant to be letting go of. You picked the card Action. I could hear a lot of things while I was getting your reading ready, my darlings. The one thing I could hear initially was You Are My Sunshine, the song You Are My Sunshine. And 2, I feel like you are very interested in film, my love. Some of you could be filmmakers, could be aspiring filmmakers. You could just have a very, very innate passion for the cinema. And that's very exciting. And we have Simplicity. Okay, so there is a lot of divine protection around you, my darlings. A lot of divine protection around you. There is also a very specific spirit guide, somebody who you knew in the physical, who you loved very deeply, who loved you very deeply, who passed on and is now watching over you very, 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 very closely. Feathers are a confirmation symbol for you, my darlings. Feathers in places that there should not be feathers. Very pristinely white feathers, as well as black feathers I'm seeing. And I'm seeing brown, like very long feathers, brown with like kind of black or gray, like striping inside. Confirmations of this person around you, my darlings. I feel as though, my sweet, sweet loves, you have recently, what am I pulling first? Oh, these ones. You have recently had a very, very, very transformative moment at a beach. I'm seeing you sitting at a beach and you're by yourself. And you're doing a lot of thinking, a lot of introspecting, and you're watching the water, and it's very, very peaceful, and you've come to a lot of conclusions through this sitting at the beach afternoon you've had. And it feels like you've come to a very strong conclusion about where you are going next in life. And that's very exciting. And it feels like, actually, we have Temperance. Oh, my babies, my sweet, beautiful babies. We have the Six of Swords. Oh, my loves, my loves, my loves, my loves. And we have the Fool. The fact that these are all in the water, too. Babies. Babies. You're doing so good, my loves. King of Wands energy at the bottom of the deck as well, my darlings. I'm going to leave that out, actually, because that's fucking beautiful. You're doing so good. You're doing so fucking good, my babies. You are at a turning point. I feel like, actually, in fact, you are on the other side of a turning point. Rather than you needing to let go of something, it feels like this moment you've had at the beach was you letting go of things. It was you confronting fears and worries and trials and tribulations and putting a lot of very authentic thought into what you're to do next, my darlings. And the number 14 could mean something to some of you as well. And also Cancer energy. You could have someone around you who's a Cancer. Yes, and you've made a lot of very concrete decisions and really come into your own for, okay, this is what I'm no longer accepting. This is what I am doing from now on. These are the steps I'm taking forward. It's very fucking cool, my babies. It is very fucking cool. This is powerful. This is very nice. Interestingly enough, similar to pile 1, a little bit different. They had some stuff to let go of, but you guys you're just in your power. You're going to see a lot of success through work, my darlings. I feel like you already know that, though. I feel like you have some very exciting projects in the work already. The next... Did I say this was the King of Wands? This is the 8 of Wands. I was seeing the King of Wands. 8 of Wands, but also King of Wands energy. Ha ha ha. 8 of Wands makes a lot of sense, though, because it confirms that that everything that you're going towards very quickly, my loves. Okay, I just had it, and then you took it away from me. Bring it back, please, my loves. Yes, similar to pile 1. The fucking beach, babies. Similar to pile 1, you have somebody coming into your lives very quickly, my loves. Very, very, very quickly. Feminine energies, I feel as though they look like this, and masculine energies, I feel as though they look like this. So, darker hair, and just really fucking attractive. Very attractive in like a very alluringly mysterious kind of way. There's an element to them that seems very mysterious in a very like literal way. So you could hear them speak before like you see their face. You could you know, there's some aspect of them that could be like hidden that you can't really see, but and it's just a full trusting authentic feeling when this person comes into your life. It feels like they just fully pop into your life. And I feel as though this, very much like group 1 as well, is a very, very, very strong divine connection, because this person has been in a state of readiness, literally just vibing, doing their thing, doing their stuff, living their lives, waiting for you to be in a state of readiness. And then you went to this beach, you did some hard thinking, you came to some conclusions that took you a while to get to, my loves. You came out of this stuck energy all on your own, my babies. And because now you have such strong, intense forward momentum, you and this person are just gonna fucking, I mean, yes, but also connect really, really, really quickly within the next 4 months, especially, my darlings. I'm seeing April to June specifically, which I think those were almost the same months as well as group number 1. If you felt called to group number 1, my darlings, there could be messages for you in group number 1 as well. Very strong grandmotherly energy around you, my darlings. That's very, very protective. And really very much guiding you to this person. And this is very exciting. This is very exciting. Okay, what are we pulling next? Let's pull, I want to pull you, please. Thank you, my babies. You have very nice hands as well, my darlings. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I'm seeing it. It's probably because the person that you're connecting to is very, very drawn into your hands. There is something about your hands that they really enjoy. I feel like you guys connect right before one of your birthdays as well. So a lot of you or this person could have birthdays in April, May, or June. And you connect with them right before one of your birthdays. And I feel like you get to celebrate together very quickly, which is very sweet. That's very, very cute. You have a lot of... your interests are very unique, my love. They're very vast, I will say. You are interested in a lot of things. You have a lot of very strong passions that drive you. A lot of Wands energy in you, my darlings. Earth and fire, especially. A little bit of air as well. And yeah, the water with all the beachiness. A lot of signs, a lot of different signs. You have a very feels like you have a very balanced chart. A lot of different elements in your chart, my darlings. But yeah, you have some some of your interests are more widely known, but some are incredibly niche. And it feels like your interests are really shared and understood fully with this person. There's a lot of very magnetic chemistry with this person, my loves. It's very, very sweet, very beautiful. My ear is doing a weird thing, my right ear. I feel like you guys could get some kind of like fullness or kind of, I don't know, weird sounds in your right ear, especially when this person is close to connecting with you. I feel like it's interesting. They're the kind of first ones to approach you, but you are being called to, yeah, make a decision. Thank you, babies. 1s and 11s as well, my darlings. Important numbers for you. We have make a decision, expansion, renewal of peace. Oh, that's very sweet. And assurance. Yes, you have a very loving grandmotherly energy, taking very good care of you, my babies. And it feels like, yeah, this person is the first to kind of reach out to you. And they catch your eye like immediately. There's something very, very, very authentic about the pull that you feel towards this person. But you are not ones to very easily kind of approach people, my loves. And I feel like this person knows that, and I feel like that's kind of why they extend the proverbial olive branch initially, if you will. But you are going to be a little bit intimidated. I advance through my own abilities. I act respectfully of others. I want you, please, baby. Just one. I don't need both at the same time. Thank you. Just one. Thank you. I benefit with gratitude. Very beautiful. Yes, but you tend to get nervous, my darlings, especially with romantic prospects. Something about pink flowers as well. Something about this person. Feathers, farther confirmation. But pink flowers as well. There's some pink flower around this person, or the color pink is really noticeable around this person when you first connect with them. Roses especially. But yes, so you are quite nervous when it comes to approaching people, especially with romantic intent. And a big signifier for you, my darlings, that this person is your person, because you do know, but even when we know things, it's easy to doubt them. Very heart-centered. This is a very heart-centered connection, I will say. Very, very heart-centered. I feel like one of you is a Taurus, or Libra. But you're just going to feel very drawn to this person, but two, it's going to be very easy to talk to them. It's very light. It's very charming, very funny, you're very intrigued. They really, really pique your interest. And that is a loaded statement because, sorry, I wanted to make sure I did the Moonology deck. For some reason, the last few readings, I keep forgetting the Moonology deck. But that's very interesting because you love people. You love talking to people. You love communicating with people. You're very pulled into people. And so it's easy for you to talk to people. But when it comes to talking to people with romantic intention, you kind of clam up. That's not always the easiest thing for you, my darlings. You really overthink your interactions with romantic prospects. But this person is so charming and so lovely and so endearing and so... It doesn't feel right for you to not communicate with them. You just feel such a strong pull to them that you glide towards them, and then you start talking and it becomes effortless. You two become I feel like you're like best friends before you're in a romantic connection. There's something, I don't know, there's something there. There's some sort of element of you where it's like, I know what I want from this, but I'm trying to force myself to take it slow because You get very attached in romantic relationships, my darlings, and you're very committed. You're very loyal. You're very sweet, very wonderful. This person feels very lucky to be with you. But there's something that's making you kind of not pause, because you don't have a single fucking doubt that you want to be with this person, that you're meant to be with this person. Thank you, my babies. But we have Justice. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're just stuck in your heads, my babies. And the Ace of Pentacles. Something very beautiful is growing here. I'm also going to take... We have the Hanged Man right above Ace of Swords. So, yeah, telling you very clearly, my darlings, to clear away the overthinking. And this is this person's energy, Queen of Wands energy, for sure, my babies. This person is so bright and lovely and creative and darling and sweet and compassionate. Bottom of the deck, my babies, we have the Lovers. Holy fucking shit. This is a really good connection. It feels like, yeah, there's something that in your overthinking mind puts things kind of not at a pause, but very languid movement, very cautious. You're very cautious people in love, my darlings. And this person is so sweet and so lovely and so passionate and vivacious and lively, and you love the way that they talk, and they're very expressive and they're very creative and they're very unique and they're very comfortable in themselves as individuals, and it's very wonderful. This is a very deeply sensual, very deeply passionate connection, my loves. When the two of you kiss, the whole world explodes in sparkly twinkly lights. But it feels like, okay. It feels like there is an element of, it's either a long distance relationship initially, or you meet each other online primarily, because there's this element of, from you, my darlings, this person is fucking ready. They feel very intuitive, very tapped in. When you come into their lives, they know automatically. They're like, this is my soulmate. This is my person. I've been waiting for you. I'm so happy I found you. And you're like, just a second. You feel all the same things, but you're like, just a second. And I feel like that kind of stems from the messages we got in the first reading, my darlings, about, you know, when you have a really good thing that's very obviously meant for you, you can kind of freeze up and be like, I don't know if I'm worthy of this. What have I not pulled yet? Oh, these. Thank you. And it feels like, no, did I not pull Moonology? Oh, fuck me. I told you every time I forget. But there's some kind of element of like, I want to, from you, my loves, I want to make sure that this is right. And you know it is. Deep down, you know it is. But this person fucking adores you, my darlings. And they are so patient and so compassionate and so understanding that it's whatever you need to experience and move through, they are happy to do it because they are alongside you, my darlings. And how fucking cute is that? So I'm hearing them say, take all the time you need. It's beautiful because it's like a fun, you know, best friends with benefits thing for a little while, where it's very like fun and flirtatious. And you two obviously know that you're fucking head over heels in love with the other. But it's like, yeah, no, we don't have to like put a label on it for a little while. It also feels like the beginning of your relationship, quite a while into your relationship. I'm hearing 2 years actually. There's like an element of like secrecy, like you can't really share it with a lot of people, which is fine, because then the two of you surrender to the divine full moon, my loves. Abso-fucking-lutely. Step out of your comfort zone. And a win-win outcome is forecast. I also want you, please, my loves, if I can. Confidence is your key to success. Holy shit. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. To get the full moon in twice in combination with the new moon, it's beautiful. Very much signifies for you to trust where you're going is where you're meant to be going. Confirmation that what you're releasing, what you have released, was meant to be let go of. With Libra as well, very much for the sake of fairness to yourself, as well as for the opportunity for true divine love. And then with Leo here, my darlings, your confidence and this person's confidence in yourselves as well as in each other and in the connection that you have is going to allow something very beautiful to begin together. But yeah, it's fine, you know, having to kind of keep your relationship between you both is fine. You tell your nearest and dearest, and it's not like you guys are like, you know, skulking around in the shadows. It just feels like, I don't know, one of you could have like some kind of level of notoriety or recognition that you feel. I feel like a lot of you, it's your energy, my darlings, and you feel very protective of this person, because they're the Queen of Wands. They are loving and compassionate and empathetic and gentle and darling, and they make people around them feel happy and loved and cherished and supported and fearless and everything. These people have the most magnificent energy, as do you, my darlings. So you become very protective over this person, and you never want to see a single harsh word or negative glance turned in this person's direction. Excuse my dog for how loudly she's snoring. And so because of that, you keep it between you both, but that is perfectly fine, my darlings, because that's very exciting in its own right, because it allows you to really get to know each other. You love this person's eyes, by the way. This person has very, very unique, very beautiful eyes. Takes your fucking breath away the first time they look you directly in the eye. Babies. My babies. Listen. I've been hearing you and this person tell me how intense your passionate connection is to each other this entire reading. And I have had to filter through that and just get to the sugary sweetness so YouTube didn't freak out and set my house alight. And yet, my babies, that is a very important part of a connection for you. A very important part is the chemistry between you and your partner, especially in terms of physical intimacy. And I will say outright, this person loves your chest, loves listening to your heartbeat. And then we have the heart chakra. You two are linked forever, my babies. And the sun and the moon. Okay, so confirmation, my darlings, definitely group number 1 has important messages for you. But let's get into this first, my darlings, because you are wanting to talk about it. Yeah. There's a lot of very, very, very electric chemistry between you both in terms of that. A lot of your affection is shared through that. This person is somebody who matches your desires, your wants, your pleasures perfectly, knows you inside and out in a way that no one ever has. I'm hearing that you don't have to ask this person for anything, because this person just knows what you want and what you need. And that's not something you've ever experienced before, my loves. But yes, so as I was trying to say before, also I feel like you have sometimes it can be quite hard for you to do that with anyone other than yourselves. Sometimes you need to, you need to kind of really instruct people on how to get that to happen for you, or you need to kind of take over and do it yourselves. Not with this person, my loves. Not with this person. You love the way this person smells. This person smells unlike any other person you've ever met. They have such a unique smell, and the way they smell matches them perfectly. I'm hearing you feel that way. Like you're like, well, of course you smell like this, because this is you. This is everything that you are. It's very beautiful. They love cuddling up really close to you when they're sleeping as well. And I feel like they tell you they don't really like cuddling people when they're sleeping. I feel like I feel like because they are very intuitive, a lot of their intuition kind of expands while they're sleeping. You two connect through dreams a lot as well. You have very vivid dreams, my darlings. Trust your intuition in your dreams. Invest in a dream journal as well if you feel called to do so, my babies. You meet this person a lot in your dreams, but they're very intuitive, and in their sleep, it's like if someone's crowding their space, it makes them feel kind of like, I don't know, too closed in. But with you, they're like Like they couldn't get closer. 9 times out of 10 you wake up and they're literally on top of you, snoring and being adorable. With I feel like a lot of them have longer hair. I can see their hair like in your face and you're like but then it's okay because you love this person and they're there. Sun and moon energy, my darlings, night and day. You two are so similar in beautifully complementary ways, but also so different in beautiful complementary ways. And you two are so comforting to the other, and you really allow the other to be completely and unabashedly themselves in a way that both of you already are. You're both very authentic people, very comfortable in your own skin being who you are. But the two of you just bring out even more of that in the other. There is a, ooh, yeah, babies. Yeah, babies. Oh my goodness gracious. There is a link connecting you to this person that transcends any and all physical lifetimes, my darlings. You will always find your way back to each other. You could not go a single lifetime without connecting to each other. This is very stable, very strong connection, very sturdy. This lasts forever. There is not a, once you connect with this person, there is not a day that you do not have this person in your life. It's very beautiful. You two have really spent a lot of your time and a lot of effort wishing to reconnect with the other. It's very lovely. One of you could be very into astrology, or there could be a sun or stars or a moon present, very noticeably present the first time that you see them. I'm also getting crown chakra energy, pressure on the top of my head, and it also feels like one of you is quite significantly taller than the other, because one of you really likes to give kisses and nuzzles to the top of the other's head, or rest your, or they rest their chin, or you rest your chin on the other's head when you're just standing and chilling. You take a vacation together very quickly after meeting as well. A very nice holiday. You guys travel a lot together. It's very sweet. Somebody also really likes biting and nibbling. And the other really likes being bitten and nibbled. I feel like you meet them within the year that you're watching this, my darlings. If you're watching it in like you know, October, November, December, then within the next year. But anytime, say before, if you're watching this anytime before July, you meet them this same year, my darlings. It's a very beautiful connection. It's very exciting. You've really manifested it. And I feel like you're really ready for it as well, my darlings. You're really ready for a true, authentic, loving, peaceful, good relationship. The number 3 as well, you're going to start seeing a lot, my darlings. 3s and 4s. This person has very soft skin as well. Very warm people. They're always really warm. They run quite hot. And the way you two fucking laugh together is the sweetest thing. I can hear you guys just in like fits of laughter, talking about anything and everything, having so much fun together, having deep conversations as well, but like just constantly being so blissfully happy in the other's presence. It's really very beautiful. You're very present together. I feel like the two of you, when you're together, hopefully no one around you needs to get a hold of you, because neither of you are even fucking touching your phones. You're not even glancing in the direction of your phones. You're so present together. You love looking at this person. I will say you love watching them when they're just existing. They're gorgeous to you. They're ethereal to you. They're perfection to you. But especially looking in their eyes. You really love looking in their eyes. And I feel like that's something that can make you kind of shy sometimes, especially in romantic prospects. But this person, just, there's so much in their eyes. Their eyes remind you of water, I will say. A lot of them have eyes that remind you of water. And it's very lovely. It's so lovely. This is so cute. Oh my God, the amount of love in this. It's beautiful. It's perfect. You're very inspired by this person as well, my darlings. At the beginning of the reading, I believe it was this reading, we were talking about you having an interest in film. And this person could be interested in film as well, or be a writer, I'm seeing for a lot of them. And they inspire you, and something very exciting happens in terms of a very big project that's really a dream come true for you alongside this person, and that's very beautiful. They encourage you to take a lot of leaps of faith on yourself, my darlings, and they really, really, really allow you a supportive safety net to be everything that you could always hope to be, because they know that you can. They know that you have that in you, and it's very sweet and very lovely. Is there anything else to give me a shiver? And they tell me no. Group number 3, I'm in love. I'm in love. That is so fucking sugary sweet. That is lovely. You both really like candy. I'm picking up on Sour Patch Kids. I'm picking up on, Gushers, fruit Gushers. Also, Swedish berries. Also, fuzzy peaches. Also, wine gums. Also, I had it and then it was gone. I had it and then it was gone. Skittles. Yeah. Especially sour Skittles. You guys really like sour things. Sour and sweet. Which is interesting because that really fits your dynamic. You two have like this very, 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 very intensely passionate, kind of bantery, coy, sarcastic sourness that's very endearing to you both. And then you also have this very lovely, very sugary sweetness that you guys balance out perfectly with the other. And it's perfection. I'm very excited for you to connect with this person, my darlings, because it's a magnificent connection that you're very worthy of. Group number 3, my sweet, beautiful babies. I'm so fucking sorry. Oh my God. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. And I thought that I did it, but I didn't. This is the cutest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm gobsmacked. I'm flummoxed. I didn't flip your bird messages cards. I'm so sorry, my babies. I was so fucking distracted by the beautiful, loving connection that you're bringing in. And then to get this is confirmation. Lovebirds, passionate declarations can lead to love. Confirmation farther that you are going to be so certain when you find your person, my loves. And if you feel called to that person, it is for a reason, my loves. Trust your instinct. You are so intuitive. This person is going to love the ever-loving life out of you. They are going to love you so fucking deep and so much, and you deserve it, my baby. So please, 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 if you feel called to connect to them, my darlings. They're so lovely, and you're so lovely, and it's going to be wonderful. Oh, dinosaur. It's going to be wonderful, and I'm so excited. I love you guys so much, and I want you to be so happy, and this is such a nice connection. We have Bald Eagle. From a strong foundation, you may build anything. Ancient Wing, dare to be the first, dare to be different. And Blue Tit, find your voice and free your spirit. Oh, jeez. My tit. Whoops. I moved the cards, and then my boobs were like, pah! Okay. Sorry, I'm really throwing off the moment right now. I don't mean to do that. We're back. We're centered. We're good. I did say at the beginning of the reading I was getting sick and things might get weird, and we're nearing the end of it, so things are getting weird. Very beautiful. You guys have a wonderful house together. I feel like you build a house together. You design and build a house together. You two love to cook. You love food. You love to cook. There's a lot of attention centered around the kitchen in this dream home. I feel like the both of you are going to reconnect after both of you have been single for quite a long time. You've been waiting for each other. You two are perfection. You like, will you please, like, can you please just, that's the sweetest shit I've ever experienced in my life. I feel like I'm watching Pride and Prejudice. Like I'm just so it's like, yes, you two are in love, and I just mwah, just kiss now, kiss. It's very sweet. It's very beautiful. Please, my babies, if you have ever even remotely trusted me with anything minute, please have a fraction of trust in me when I say, if you feel called to approach this person, to do that, because they will be so receptive to you, and something absolutely fucking magnificent is going to come from this. You're both very old souls, very old souls. You've been together many, many, many lifetimes. You both could be very interested in spirituality, intuition, history, fantasy, mythology, and you can both could be very, very, very investigative. Like you're very interested in understanding so many different aspects of everything because you have so many experiences, so many lives lived together. One of you could live in a country that has like a huge amount of history, like vast amounts of history. Something else. There's one more thing. 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 What's the one more thing? What's the one more thing? I feel like one of you is an earth sign and one of you is an air sign. So one of you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and one of you could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. They say that wasn't it, but it's coming through. What's the other thing? Why did it get so quiet? What's the other thing? Okay, I'll pull from here. You getting shy on me, babies? Don't get shy on me. You can trust me. That's what it is. Okay, thank you. Wow. Yep, you can trust this person. You don't have to be the least bit fearful that that you can't wholeheartedly trust this person, my darlings. Because you both are so light and breezy and sweet and charming and silly. But this person's what you see this person as is their truest form. They are very unabashedly authentic. Will you guys calm down, first of all? Oh, my saucy little babies. You guys, when you're watching this, you're in a mood. You are in a mood. Further confirmation, my darlings. Feathers. You are so protected, but you guys are feeling a type of way today. My goodness gracious. Full moons, especially full moons and new moons. You get very excitable, we'll say. Which is nice because this person does have a lot of psychic witchy energy that you're connecting to. And rituals that are done on full moons and new moons that are sealed with, oh, where's that card we had before? Here she is. She came right out for us, babies, because she knew we were looking for her. There is not enough I can say. But a ritual that is sealed with some of that. Magic, baby. It is magic. But yes, you guys are so fun and light and joyful that I feel like sometimes with your overthinking tendencies, you can worry that, you know, maybe they're not being authentic or maybe they're just kind of putting on in some way. As you see this person is exactly as they are, my loves. In the same way that as you present yourself is how you authentically are. Unabashedly. This person as well, my darling. So please trust them and please allow this very beautiful, very wonderful relationship to come into your life. And I say that in the gentlest way, ignoring these, because this is going to be fantastic. This is going to be wonderful. There is so much of this, and it is better than anything you could have ever hoped for. But we're not on Patreon, so calm down, my babies. Take a cold shower. Relax for me, if you please. But yeah, be open to this person because I really, really, really want you guys to experience this connection. It's so sweet. It's so lovely. Is there anything I'm missing, my loves? Oh, you guys. You guys have a very adamant spiritual energy around you, because I was about to put everything away, and then they're like, the letters. And I'm like, I didn't pull letters today. And they're like, no, the letters. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Okay, so let's pull some letters just for you, my babies, because you're special and very, you're very, 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 very well loved. It also feels like it's to do with this person. Okay, I know exactly what you're going to tell me. I know exactly what you're going to tell me, my babies. I can spell, I can spell, I can spell, and I know words. I can spell. That's not an N. You know what? It is now. Manifestation reality. I'm hearing, yeah, hold on for me. So they're very close. Very, 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 very close. Ow! But yeah, they're very close to you, my babies. They're coming for you, and they will be doing so, and vice versa. My beautiful darlings, I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope it provided you clarity. I am very, 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 very excited for you. This is a magnificent connection. That looks crude. I'm going to put that away because I have a tendency to really fidget. And sometimes I see when I'm editing, like especially when it's the selenite and I'm like doing things, and then I look and it's all I can see on the video, and I'm like, anyway, I hope it provided some clarity and some assurance for you, my darlings. I'm so very excited for you. You're magnificent people, and you are very worthy of this very loving, very wonderful energy that is making their way to you very, very quickly. And the banging is going to be legendary, I gotta say. But I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me. Bye, babies. And it's going to be amazing. Group number 3, my beautiful darlings. I hope that you enjoyed that, my loves. If you did, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know. I would love to hear from you. I would love to talk to you. If the reading resonated, my energy resonated, please consider subscribing. All of my links for Instagram, as well as my email for more information on private readings and my Etsy store and what have you, are down in the description box below. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you all very, very, very much, and I'm very, very happy for you. Bye. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello, 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 my beautiful darlings. Group number 4, last but certainly not least, my beautiful babies. Off the bat, as soon as I pulled your cards, I could hear this song, What a Wonderful World, specifically the lines. I think it's the beginning of the song. I see skies of blue, red roses too, something to do with that. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I feel like because of that, my darlings, you're really reconnecting with just the authentic and pure joy of existence, and really seeing things as they are, in as wonderful a state as they exist in currently. And I feel like that's really nice, because that feels like something you used to do that you have been having a hard time doing lately. And it feels like... Oh, okay. Should I do... I said a few readings ago, I was going to try and practice at least once a reading, trying to shuffle like the cool kids with the fucking waterfalls and the, oh God, and the stuff. But I have tiny hands and long nails, and I'm not very coordinated, so it hasn't gone well yet. But let's try. Okay, see, so I figured out the problem was that when I see people doing it, they have like a hold on the corner, right? And then you can like flip the corner so that it blends in. The problem is my fingers aren't long enough to hold one corner and reach the other corner. Are you ready? Okay. Okay, I got it. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna commit to the bit. I'm gonna commit to the bit real hard. Harder than I should. I'm gonna fucking gnaw my way through the bit like a wild coyote. Okay. Maybe my fingers will grow if I do this enough. Okay. Confidence. Confidence is key. I have accomplished 90% of the things I have accomplished in life through sheer, almost unwarranted confidence. And this will be one of them. Go for it! Oh my god! No, it went bad. I was too confident. My confidence never has things go bad for me. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Because one thing about me is I don't know when to stop and I don't know when to give up. Okay, we got it. We believe in ourselves. I have to get to the corner, but I can't. Okay. Ready? I'm not. Oh, my hands are shaking. Wait, I'm nervous. Hang on, stop. I'm scared. Okay. You know what's fucked up too? Is that this is, I think, the smallest, like aside from the mini decks, this is the smallest tarot deck I own. It's not even like a regular sized tarot deck. It's tiny. And I just have these little fucking axolotl hands and I can't. Okay, wait, no. Be cool, be calm, be collected. We're feeling suave, we're at the poker table, all the cards are down. Oh, the lovers came out. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we'll keep that out because that's nice. I feel like that came out for a reason. All the cards are down. There's a hottie in the corner who we're trying to impress. Go for it! Oh, fucking not perfect. But I feel like the hottie in the corner was somewhat impressed. So there's nothing I can't do if there's a person I'm trying to catch the eye of. But I almost did it. Wow. I mean, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty suave right now. Maybe one day I'll be able to do it without screaming. But that hasn't happened yet. Now has it? Anyway, my loves, let's get into the details of what's going on. It feels like you guys really just want... Sorry, give me just one sec. Just one... Okay. Thank you, babies. All right, so feels like you guys want to experience pure and authentic joy more. Feels like you want like you want to be silly more. You want to laugh more. You want to reconnect with a lot of you want to reconnect with your inner child again. You want to just have more fun in life, not take things so seriously. I feel like you've really been missing. We have the sun as well alongside the lovers, my babies. She's a beaut. The Three of Coins, fuck me. And the Queen of Cups, please. Yeah, you guys have been feeling like you've really been going through a lot emotionally lately. And so I hope I was, in some parts, some pretty good comedic relief just now. But also, how impressive was that, right? Please validate me. Just joking. I validate myself way too much. I promise I don't need any more validation. I'll become a monster. But yeah, you've gone through some pretty heavy emotional things, and I feel like you're on the other side of them, my darlings. You've gotten through them, you've pushed past them, you're on a new leaf on life, but now you're missing a new lease. You're not on a new leaf. New lease. Decrease. Yeah. So with the Queen of Cups and decrease, it's like, okay, now you can let go of all of the leftover emotions, everything that's heavy that you've already felt and you've already gone through. You can let it go and you can experience life and its joys. Again, present power, my loves. It's very beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. And taking steps. Yeah. So confirmation, you're doing everything right, my loves. You are doing everything right. I feel like sorry, I just hit the shit out of the desk. I feel like the most that can come from what you're, sorry, I am so far from the microphone. Hello. The most that can come from what you need to let go of, as opposed to something specific, is letting go of how hard you're being on yourselves, because you are taking the steps and you are doing everything right. I follow my inner guidance. Yeah, you guys are so well protected. I listen to opposing opinions. You listen to opposing opinions. And I don't want you. I want you. No, I want you. Thank you. I didn't want you, but you turned over and said, pick me. And I said, okay. And I benefit with gratitude. So you're doing fantastic, my loves. All the right things. You're doing all the right things. These things take time. You are improving slowly and gradually. And the fact that you want better things for yourselves is in and of itself a fantastic sign, my darlings. I feel like you are talking to people. You are getting all of the help and support that you need. You're doing fantastic that way. Continue with that, my darlings. That's absolutely wonderful. And yeah, you're gonna get fully to the other side of it, my darlings, and you're going to reconnect with the beauty of life and then all of the joy that that has to offer you soon enough. I'm hearing somebody say you need to go to a museum. Like there's a museum that you really used to enjoy or that you've been kind of wanting to go to. Even if you go on your own, my darlings, that sounds like a fucking delightful day to walk through a museum by yourself. Wow. That's lovely. Sounds like a fantastic date with yourself. And yeah, start out that, you know, start out that. I've lost the plot. It's gone. It's not here anymore. We have perfect setting. Beautiful. Some of you want to reconnect with art a lot. You're very inspired. Excuse me, little smoky quartz. Love you. Kiss, kiss. You're really, really rejuvenated by art. Seeing art, creating art. We have breakthrough and we have adventure. Yes, going out and having more fun. This wants to come out as well. Be spontaneous. Confirmation, my babies. I believe, don't quote me on this, my mother would be extremely disappointed that I don't know this flower off the top of my head. If you don't tell her, she won't know. I think that's a pansy. I think. And that feels like a significant flower to you. You could really like having them. You could have a garden of them. You could like painting them, or you could just start seeing them a lot as signs of support and comfort from spirit that you're doing everything right, my loves. The waters are calming. Everything is going just as well as it can be. It will continue to improve, and you will be having more fun because you're giving yourselves permission to have more fun, to laugh more, to feel more joy, to spread more love, to feel more happiness. And I feel like we have You Are Good Enough. A new start is coming, a new moon. Beautiful, my babies. Come on now, the confirmation. And step out of your comfort zone. Gorgeous. Yes. So definitely going out as you see fit, my darlings. Even if you reach out to your social circle and they're like, no, I'm sorry, I can't make it out today. Don't let that be your deciding factor on whether or not you go out and do the fun thing that you wanted to do. Go out and do the fun thing you wanted to do. Reconnecting with yourself is as beautiful as reconnecting with the people around you, my darlings. It's just as important a relationship, if not slightly more important. And you're going to have a lot of fun, and you're going to really enjoy making the memories and experiencing the moments that you're going to experience, my loves. Some of you really want to walk through IKEA. That's my favorite. I'm sorry. We're sharing. We're just hi, hello, love you. That is my favorite. Hold on. Okay. Ow. Did I not pull the bird messages for the last? The last reading? I'll have to do that after this one. Womp womp. But that's my favorite rainy day activity. Going to IKEA at like 10 a.m. and staying at IKEA until 5 p.m. and just a bunch of shenanigans, a lot of meatballs, 900 more candles than I had started the day with. So yeah, some of you could want to go to IKEA, but yeah, just having fun and just not taking your life so seriously. But also I feel it's important, my darlings, as well, to acknowledge the fact that it's wonderful that you want to experience more joy. You will experience more joy. You will have more fun. You will enjoy yourselves more. You will laugh more. You will rebuild social connections. You will rebuild the connection with yourself. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be fantastic. But I'm also hearing that it's important for a wee wait. I'm filming this in the full moon in Virgo, and this is the full moon in Virgo. Yeah, you guys are doing everything right. There is nothing you need to do, my loves. You just need to. God, that is good. Wow. You just need to keep going through it, my loves, and eventually everything is going to unfold in exactly the way that you want it to. I mean, to go from the Queen of Cups at the beginning of the reading to the King of Cups, who is the pinnacle of feeling and experiencing emotion but remaining grounded, is perfection for what I was literally about to say before they gobsmacked the hell out of me. And that is that it is fantastic to experience all of the things that you want to experience, and the joy and the fun and everything else. But it is also very, 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 very important to recognize that emotions demand to be felt and to not squelch them down, and to not get hard on yourselves for if you're, you know, flying high and having fun and having a nice time, but then you start to feel some heavy emotions. Don't push them away and don't make yourselves feel bad for experiencing them, my darlings. Feel them, stay grounded, understand that they're coming up for a reason. They demand to be recognized for a reason. That reason will become apparent to you. Sometimes it's just a matter of because they have to be released. And then you release them, and then you go back to experiencing the joy of life, my loves. We have the bald eagle. From a strong foundation, you may build anything. Beautiful. Exactly what we were just talking about. Very important to stay grounded, my darling. Spending time in nature, connecting with nature, practicing grounding exercises. Crystals, if crystals draw to you, especially crystal jewelry, something you can touch and feel and have on you. We have the Southern Cassowary, which I think came up in pretty well every reading today. Spread seeds of love and creativity and see them blossom. And then we have the Masked Weaver. Discerning and practical choices bring security in life and love. Absolutely fucking stunning. Okay, let's pull some of the Intimate Oracle. See what messages we get through there. Also, if you're feeling called to join like an art class, or some of you are very interested in like sculpting, especially incorporating like your spirituality into sculpting, so making like spiritually themed sculptures, or like incorporating crystals or like sacred geometry or something into your sculptures, if you feel called to do that. Also making jewelry. And I'm hearing for you to go through your house as well. This shit is the coolest. I fucking love everything that's happening right now. To go through your house and get rid of sorry. It's distracting. It's like having, like, you know, somebody pull one out right beside you, and you're like, well, I'm focused on this right now, but I'm fully aware that that's there. I just need to finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll acknowledge. Just give me a second. Just but to go through your house, to declutter, to get rid of old things, donate them, you know, things that you no longer want anymore, making room in your house that way, and really reconnecting with your space, because your house is a very sacred space to you, very healing, very rejuvenating. Thank you, my babies. And a garden. Some of you may have a garden or want a garden. I feel like a garden would do you very well, my darlings. Also, okay. I'm going to try and say this in the least adult inclined audience way possible. I'm thinking Disney. Okay, we're there. You would really benefit, my darlings, I am seeing, from reconnecting and thoroughly healing your sacral chakra in whatever means you feel called to do that. The sacral chakra is the center of creativity and pleasure. So take that as you will. What the fuck is going on? Oh my God. The full moon, she said, baby, it's my time to shine. And I said, Mama, I'm just here. I'm just here to talk. You do what you do, my love. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I feel like some of you either have just recently changed up your diet, what you're eating. You're more conscious of what you're eating. You've either taken something out or added something that you were lacking. So, maybe more vitamins or more protein, etc., etc., etc. I was about to make a protein joke, but I won't do it because I now can contain myself to Patreon, and I can be a lady in the streets just as well as anybody else can. But yeah, so you're more conscious of what you're putting into your body, and that's doing very well for you, my darlings. Or if you haven't started doing that, you've been kind of researching it, and I feel it would do you very good, my loves. A lot of positive changes for you, my dogs. Also, stay hydrated, my loves. You don't often hydrate as much as you should, especially with just water. There's a lot of emotion ebbing and flowing through you, a lot of stagnation. Things get clogged up in you a lot, spiritually, emotionally, etc., etc., etc. So water is going to do a lot of good to help things move through you in that way, my loves. Is there anything else? They give me a shiver and they tell me, no, my beautiful babies, I am so excited for you. This is fantastic. This is very exciting. I wish you all of the wonderful things. I wish you also, if you may, my loves, if you could do me just the teensiest, tiniest favor, if you may do one small thing for me, if you have it in you to please and thank you, be very gentle with yourselves, my loves. Very gentle. Feel things as they need to be felt. Release them as they need to be released. And don't be so judgmental towards yourselves, my darlings, because you're lovely and you don't deserve to be judged harshly, least of all by yourselves. Starfish as well feel like an important symbol for you, my darlings, or something you're going to start seeing popping up quite often. But I hope that you enjoyed that, my beautiful group number 4s. If you did, please feel free to leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. I would love to talk to you. If the reading resonated, my energy resonated, please consider subscribing. All of my links for Instagram, as well as my email for more information on private readings, a link to my Etsy store, so on, what have you, are down in the description box below. Thank you so much for being here with me, my loves. Wonderful things coming your way, my darlings. Yeah, you guys are so spiritually protected. The confirmations in your reading were bananas. But yes, thank you again for being here with me. I love you very, 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 very much. Bye.